Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to my 2581st edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Thanks for tuning in, traders. Thank you. We appreciate this. And please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to these videos. So, this video coming at you on a Tuesday afternoon, trading Tuesday night through Wednesday, May 24th, 2023. Before we get started, please recognize, remember, and be aware of the incredible risks involved with trading. This is not an easy game. You can certainly lose more money than you had planned, and it would be very helpful to you if you put your protective stop in first before ever entering into any positions. So, what's going on? NASDAQ weekly bar. I showed this to you 2 days ago. It was Friday night. I showed it to you on Sunday for trading Sunday night through Monday. And I said when we see a double top, we sell a double top. And on Monday, it didn't go down. It just sort of stalled. Interesting, right? Well, what's happened since? Things have changed dramatically. From Monday night till Tuesday, a big change takes place. You finally start to get your reaction at the double top. We went to a daily now. The double top was on the weekly. Now we're down to a daily, NASDAQ, same market. And look what happened. The reaction finally took place. So it didn't take place on Monday. Let's get rid of Tuesday. It didn't take place on Monday. It took place on Tuesday. Boom! The reaction from the double top. So it looks like that double top is working. It's doing its job. The market is coming down. Let's go take a look at something else we did today. We did a trade in E-mini S&P today because that's what it looked like we should do. So the double top was not working on Monday, even though it was there Friday. Monday the markets opened and went up, not down. So let me show you what I'm getting at. Monday the markets went up. It was a green day. All right, and S&P got above this line. So in last night's video, I said, so far, so good. And this is what happened on Tuesday. The reaction in the NASDAQ double top put weight on the S&P, and look at that downward bar. Now, we got long today, and we got long down here at around 41.85. We wanted out at 42.02. It rallies up. 41.98, 41.99, stops cold around 41.99, and we end up getting out for a loss at 41.72.5. So hey, anybody can get hit in these markets. We got in, it just about hit our profit objective, and then turned around and went the other way. It never hit our stop. Well, it may have gotten close to the stop, but we got out instead because the market, we had our moment, we didn't take it, we missed taking the profit, and that's what happens when you don't jump. So, what also happened today was when we got in that trade and the market started to go up in our favor, my internet went down, my phones went down, the cable TV went down. Cox Communications in Vegas says it was a very wide outage. We think someone hit a pole. So, I don't know what happened for a while, and at the same time, I'd like to apologize for not doing my Tales from the Pit Session 4. That would have happened today, earlier today, but I didn't get a chance to do it because the internet was down. Tomorrow being Wednesday, I'll see if I can jump in my seat at 1 p.m. Eastern and do the next episode of Tales from the Pit. So you've seen NASDAQ weekly, NASDAQ daily. The weekly double top is finally starting to have its reaction, and the daily double top on the daily S&P being pulled down by the double top in NASDAQ, but there's more. For a long, long time, in fact, I was telling you about this chart. And I said, this is the market. This is a huge component to the market. And watch out for when Apple finally gets to its double top. Now, you've seen this chart in just about every video for the last week or two, because when I started showing this to you, I'm going to show you where we stood. The Apple chart basically looked like this. And I said, all right, traders, we're starting to head towards a double top. It's all the way up here at 176.15. If we actually get up there, we'll deal with it then, but be careful. And then almost every day I put this chart in as we got there, and we finally hit. The same day the NASDAQ put in its double top. Look at the reaction from Apple. Now, Apple is getting to the bottom of this, which is sitting there waiting for Apple. And let me give you a nice green there. Boom. This is sitting there waiting for Apple. Let's extend those trend lines. So, Apple hit the double top, reacted as it should have, and now it's coming back down to the bottom of this channel. So let's see what happens when it gets there. If you ask me, what we're looking at the moment until it gets worse is a bull flag. And I'll show you what that means in just a second. We'll give it a different color so you can differentiate. So that, my friends, is likely a bull flag. And that bull flag had a one-day blowout. Just one day when it hit the double top. It's coming back to the bottom of the bull flag and hitting the bottom of the support channel. So now that we've hit the double top and reacted, be cautious what happens down here on Wednesday. Be cautious. Let's see what's going to happen. That could literally be the spot where it turns around like it did here and where it just about hit here. And when it drops, when it gets to the top of it, it could very well be the turnaround spot. I'm not calling it that yet till it proves out to be one. Just keep your eyes on it, okay? But I'll tell you what, when we see a double top, we sell a double top. That rule sure does work. It just took S&P and NASDAQ an extra day to react, whereas Apple reacted right away. And what else did I want to show you? Let's flip to a weekly chart, and let me show you this one. Let me show you on a weekly. At least that's what I thought I wanted to show you. Oh, yeah, here it is. Watch this. Look at this. Now, this is the weekly Dow Jones Industrial Average. It is the market. It is the Dow Jones. The all-time high for Dow Jones, the highest price it has ever printed, just happened right here at this level where you see this arrow pointing and this circle. It's the highest price in the life of our Dow. We are now right here. We are exactly this distance, this line right here. This is the high. This is this green line I just put here. This is a measuring tool. That's how far we have dropped from the high so far. That's it. That's where we are. So I have to tell you, it's not so scary, at least not yet. It could turn out to be scary, but we are only this far from the all-time high. It hasn't gone bad on us yet. Now, we are this far. You see this green line right here? In fact, I don't know if the visual is as good, so let me darken these. And let me do that for you one more time. Looking at the forest, not the trees. We're not day trading now. We're looking at the forest from a helicopter point of view, a bird's eye point of view. We have only dropped this far from the all-time highs at this moment in time. That's where we are at. Right? All-time high is here. We take this measuring tool. The market is here. We have this green line right here showing you where the all-time high is. So the measuring tool that fits from the line to here, the current day, is this. Boom. That's all we have dropped, the size of that line. Now look at this green line right here. See this, the green line right here? This is the low in COVID. We have rallied this far from the low in COVID. We've only dropped this far since the high. And if you really want to look down further, look from where we are now. This was the low in 2009. This line down here. And just so that you see it, it's real. Let me see if I can find it for you. 2009. Right here. That is the low. All right, so I extended the line out. And that's how far away we are from current action. All right, so it hasn't dropped nearly as far as it has rallied off its lows. So it's not so scary yet, the bird's eye view, the bigger picture, the forest from the trees. We haven't really come down all that far from the highs just yet. If this continues lower and we start to break things like this support right here that's growing, and we get through that, and we get through this, well, then maybe something's going wrong, and we get through this low next. But until stuff like that happens, it's just moving around like it always does as it works its way higher. That's what we suspect for now. We'll let the markets tell us. Traders, I hope that helps. I hope it helps keep you calm because we had a down day on Tuesday. Larger picture is it's not so scary yet. And I hope the shorter term picture where, yes, you're going to have to sell rallies looking at NASDAQ and S&P, I hope that helps you as well. Please join me at livewithoscar.com in my free live trading room. I'm always there. There are no credit cards required. Like and share these videos. And remember, stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll traders, I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.